Hey everybody, how's it going? We have another edition of News Flash Media Live, as we do every Friday from 8 to 10 here in North County, San Diego. Specifically right now we're in San Marcos at our home base, the infamous Harley lot. I see Pat's already in the chat. Thank you for being a member, Pat. I very much appreciate it. You're like always first to comment also, so thank you very much for that. Brian, good to see you. Beatrice the cat is in here. Thank you for being a moderator and a member.
You're good if you want to start flowing traffic again.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for 5 likes already, by the way. Thank you so much. Alexander Brooks, thank you for being a member. How is it going, Daniel? It's going well. Thank you for asking. I hope the same for you. Hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend, Friday night here in North County. Pat, a member for 1 month. Welcome to the stream, everyone except LA. Thank you for being a member for a whole month. Thank you very much. We'll wait until a few more people trickle in here and then
residential fire alarm.
Get going on the rundown for the week, a little week in review that we always do, in case anybody has any questions or comments about any incidents that were covered this week on the News Flash Media socials. And if we are sitting here for more than 20 minutes or so, we will hit the road and cruise while we are, of course, always monitoring the law enforcement and fire department scanners and online resources. LA is still at the Costco parking lot. Yeah, LA's always at the Costco parking lot. Hey, Lucia, how you doing? Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. You're looking at the lanes of the 78 freeway, as usual, near Las Posas Road. Nothing to report right now. We do have a crash being worked in Oceanside. It's pretty far north. Holly and North River Road. The RA has been canceled, aka the ambulance.
Northbound BLS 217. Traffic northbound. Northbound BLS 217, transporting scripts and Sanitas.
Hey Evergreen, how you doing? Thank you for being a moderator and a member. Always good to see you in here. Hi Jasmine. Hi Daniel. Did you get Tesla added to your subscriptions? YouTube has been hacking a lot of people. What? Uh-oh, I hope I didn't get hacked. Did you get Tesla added to your subscriptions? I have done nothing involving Tesla. So, if that's in, I don't even know what that would mean. I'll have to look into that. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? Daniel Lito. All right, Elizabeth Ito. Was that weird? Did I do it wrong? Thank you so much for joining. Always good to see you. Tesla channel was part of my subscriptions. It's so weird. I have nothing to do with it either. Oh, I see. Like the channels you're subscribed to. I thought you meant like there was a level of my memberships on Newsflash that like said Tesla or something. I was like, that's not good if that happened, because I did not do that. Okay, so hi Nani, how you doing? Thank you for being a moderator and a member. I don't believe Tesla's been added to my subscriptions. But we'll do a little week in review here. We have, of course, last week we ended the stream in Encinitas. There was a an Audi R8 sports car worth about $200,000 that crashed onto railroad tracks in Encinitas. And luckily I was able to get a certain angle of it on the stream for you guys, and that benefited my social media video as well, because on Instagram and YouTube I was able to use that angle to show the destruction on the back passenger tire and wheel well. The wheel was gone, so I presume the car was totaled, and I heard from an Instagram comment that this was a rental on the app Turo. Someone had rented the Audi out to drive around for a day or two or whatever, and ended up crashing it. So that would explain the high speeds. You know, someone's taking it kind of for a joyride because it's not their car. That's a little tip. If you guys are looking into buying an used car, never buy a rental, or at least be cautious of it, because people don't drive rentals as nicely as they would their own vehicle. But that's besides the point. We had no injuries there. Driver was arrested. And then 2 days ago, we had a work truck go into a Mexican restaurant that's family run in Encinitas, El Nopalito Mexican restaurant in Encinitas, 500 block of Santa Fe Drive, right by where that shooting occurred about a month or two ago on stream. We didn't get the shooting on stream, but it happened, and then we went to it while I was streaming. So if you guys remember that location, it was just east of Interstate 5 on Santa Fe and Encinitas, and this vehicle into a structure happened right by where that shooting happened. Driver also arrested there. And then we had the sheriff's department release some information regarding a ghost gun that was located on a person on the campus of Alta Vista High School in Vista. So I did a post about that. It was a ghost gun just before 1 p.m. This was on Wednesday. An 18-year-old student was contacted by school staff. He appeared intoxicated, pushed a staff member. While he was walking with security, the gun fell out of his jacket pocket, and he also had liquor, a handgun magazine, and ammunition in his possession. And then the kind of crazy thing was, the superintendent of the Vista Unified School District sent out a statement regarding this incident, and did not mention that the student had ammunition. They said, you know, we're grateful that nobody was injured, and that let me read it verbatim. Possession of an unloaded firearm. I want to assure our community that no other students were engaged in the situation and no one was harmed. They did not mention the ammunition that was on this student, which I thought was certainly a detail that should not be left out. So I made a point when I posted this statement from the superintendent to say, this guy didn't say that there was ammunition also on this student who had a gun with him, and who was apparently intoxicated. So that was pretty crazy. I actually was a student for a number of years in the Vista Unified School District as well, and I know somebody that teaches in the district, so that one kind of hit close to home for me. That was pretty crazy. But that is our most recent post on the Instagram. So let me catch up on the comments here. Danielito is a sweet way to say Daniel in Spanish. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. John Monaco, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Hey, Belle, how are you? Elliot, good to see you as well. I can follow the live tonight. I'm off from work. Awesome. Glad to hear it. We're happy to have you. Hi, everyone. Thanks for the hey. Of course. I don't think I said hey to you. It must have been somebody else. But hello to Christy. Good to see you. And breaking news from Riverside County. Riverside Sheriff's Office deputy was shot earlier tonight and has been pronounced deceased at the hospital. They were shot in Lake Elsinore. And if I'm not mistaken, RSO recently, within the last month, had another deputy shot and killed. I'm pretty sure about that. So that is obviously really sad and crazy to have one happen, but to have two happen so close together. So definitely condolences being sent to the Riverside Sheriff's Office tonight. Hey Cody, how you doing? Good to see you. T. Russell, good to see you as well. A familiar face or name, username. Yeah, I had heard about this deputy that was shot earlier tonight, but it's just now coming out that he has been pronounced deceased. Hi Sue, how you doing? Thank you for the kind words towards the deputy. I appreciate that. Sorry, haven't been on for a while. No worries. I feel like I just saw you recently. I always notice your name in here. Thank you for joining regardless. Trying to slowly open my I got a Dr. Pepper. Trying to slowly open it up so it doesn't explode. Hello, all monitoring tonight with the SDS 200. Very cool. I am not familiar with what that is, but I can tell it's a scanner by the lingo. Anyone else hungry right now? I am not. I actually just ate, but I'm sure there's some people in here who are hungry. We'll give it another 10 minutes, and if we don't get any calls to go to, we will hit the road and cruise to Oceanside like we always do. Kind of see what the nightlife has to offer over there, but I'll check the online resources real quick. Astria was requested at 7:45 for Vista, possibly occupied stolen vehicle. Let me look into that. Looks like that was likely for Anza Avenue and East Vista Way. It is still showing active on the calls for service. There's so much traffic in front of us tonight. Where are you headed? Or where are you seeing the traffic? Friday the 13th. Yeah, good point. It's one of the unluckiest days of the year tonight, which is weird because the lottery is so high. I think the numbers actually just came out. So if you guys bought tickets, what did you have for dinner? I had In-N-Out, a California staple. It's pasta weather. Yeah, we are supposed to get some rain tomorrow, and the following 2 days, it looks like. Less of a chance for Sunday, about 40%, and then Monday it jumps to 80%, but tomorrow there's a 100% chance of rain.
North Calamari 103. Alright, 103. North Calamari 103. Can you show us on scene same time as engine 103 and currently AOR? Can we on scene same time?
I have heard though that the percentages displayed on weather forecasts mean how much of that area or city is going to get rain. I'm still a little bit fishy on that. No way. Belle went to In-N-Out too. We're twinning. Carne asada fries for dinner from Mr. Taco in Vista. I know exactly where that is. I went to high school near there. We're all lucky to have you up and running tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm definitely up and running a lot better than I was in recent weeks. I got fairly sick over the holidays, but I'm feeling significantly better now. Happy to report. 3-day weekend and it's raining. Bummer. I like the rain personally. We have been getting a lot of it, so it's a little bit hindering in terms of using my camera. So I've been using my phone to shoot more stories than I usually do. Oh. Eastbound 8 from the northbound 67, there's a pursuit. That's definitely out of our jurisdiction, but we'll keep an eye on that in case it comes north. That's going out towards the Alpine area. Thank you, Elliot. I appreciate that. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? I second that as well. Deputy Calhoun is the name. I see.
We just landed for fuel B 20 minutes before the meeting here. Not a problem.
Yeah, the other one was it happened in a neighborhood. I forget the circumstances, if it was a car chase or no, it was a traffic stop. And yeah, like I said earlier, that just happened within the last month or so.
Seizure. Truck 141 and RA 141 at 860 Los Vallecitos Boulevard.
Whoa, wait. We're on Los Vallecitos. There's a seizure call near here. Obviously not something you would usually go to, but... Let's go down the street and see. That's like half a mile from us down this road.
That engine 141 in the call.
Copy engine 141. That truck 141 is or is not aware?
Truck 141 is not aware.
Copy, truck 141 cancel, truck 141 cancel.
Looks like it might be in the more furniture for less building.
Carlsbad. Traffic collision. Engine 104, truck 107, and RA 107. Northbound 5 south of Cannon Road. At northbound 5 south of Cannon Road.
Oh, this is not 860. It's the next one over. Oh, it looks like it's at Sky Zone, the trampoline park.
HP on the off ramp, I-5, scan it. One vehicle appears to be smoking is northbound.
Yeah, one route.
0.
Profile safety with 41 Sanders, 45.
Well, there's certainly a it's odd. There's like some sort of event going on in the trampoline park with a bunch of flashing lights, which I know I have heard with people with epilepsy that can trigger a seizure. So that's kind of interesting to note given the call type. Oh. Okay. I did just see the person. I don't want to show that on the stream. So I'm gonna loop around here. Yeah, there's definitely a medical aid going on here. I want to make sure I'm not in the way of any first responders either. Flip around.
Vista, BLS response, fall, engine 124, and RA 124, at 246 Joni Way.
Do you guys need any help? Need any help? Okay. Yeah, of course. There's a number of people there. It looks like the person is sitting up, which is good. Whoa, that was kind of crazy. I'm gonna get out of this parking lot so the fire apparatus can come in. I do see them coming down the street right now. We'll pull back into the home base briefly. I see the 2 units, so the engine and the ambulance are on the street now, so they will be with that patient momentarily. It looked like an elderly person from what I could tell. That is obviously very unfortunate, but good to see that they appeared to be awake and breathing. I'm gonna check on this crash in Carlsbad now. It says gray sedan was on fire. 2 vehicles involved. It's the northbound 5 to the Cannon Road off-ramp. We'll head over there. Alrighty. I'll address any comments real quick before we do.
Can you show me a Canon?
Yeah.
We're on 87. Negative on 1183. It's going to be a cis. Supposed to be 5 David Victor Tom 478. Do you want to see if there's smoke coming from the engine compartment? It's not a lot though.
Okay, so smoke coming from the engine compartment, not a lot though, for Carlsbad, and not a crash is what we're hearing now. They said negative 1183, which is unknown injuries. So I suppose it could still be a non-injury crash, but I think they would have clarified. Let's still cruise regardless.
Myself and Corey, we can handle this. You can go today. We have a tow truck that's also 97 that's going to assist us in emptying for this vehicle.
Sounds like they are continuing, the fire department, to clear the vehicle that was smoking, just precautionary.
This plate is 1129 Carlsbad for Toyota to Vishnu Oza out of Carlsbad.
As far as Mr. 104 is on scene, this is going to be on northbound 5 off ramp Cannon. Right now, one vehicle. There's everyone that will be investigating. We canceled the truck, continue the ambulance. I'll be on scene, truck 1.
Weird place for a motorcycle to be parked.
Rancho Santa Fe. Smoke check. Engine 262 at 17,082 Camino San Bernardo.
I feel like it has been a little while since I've introduced myself on here, so in case anybody forgot or is new to the stream, my name's Daniel. I'm the owner-operator of Newsflash Media. I live stream here being on YouTube, every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. And yeah, started Newsflash in September of 21 or 20, no, it was 2020 actually. So it's been a couple years, and yeah, I love connecting with you guys on social media. And of course, the main goal is to keep you guys informed about the incidents in North County, San Diego, and you know, all the things of that sort, and give you guys the information as quickly and as accurately as possible. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I do have a TikTok, but I never post there. Just kind of tested that out. But yeah, so I've done freelance news since before starting Newsflash, and I'm still with that same team of freelancers that supplies video to news stations. So that is part of my workload. Social media has added a completely new part to it. So it's been a great journey so far. We're about to hit 15,000 followers on Instagram. So thank you to anybody who follows that, or any of the pages, or supports me in any way. I very much appreciate it and could not have done it without you guys. This motorcyclist is cautious of this truck. He was weaving a little bit.
Charlie, pass right.
It's 262, copy.
Control 41.
Alright, 141, let's go to power marker stuff. Engine 141. Engine 141, following airfield.
Kirby, both units crouch buffer.
Over 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Set it
Jamie, welcome to Oceanside. O side or no side, absolutely. Hey Wayne, how you doing? And hello to Over a Rainbow. Thank you for being a member. I very much appreciate it. We're at Coast Highway in the 76 right now.
Traffic. Southeast Europe, passing Cannon. Vehicle's not trying to avoid me, but he's not pulling over.
Oh, is this a pursuit?
7 Robert, attempting traffic stop, South Alpino, passing Cannon, vehicle not pulling over.
Carlsbad PD is attempting a traffic stop. Vehicle's not trying to avoid the police officer, but it's not stopping.
7 Robert, for the plate line here.
7 Robert, looks like we're going to be yielding at Rancho Carlsbad. Looks like it'll be a candidate for...
Appears to be yielding, so not a pursuit at this point.
6 Tom Charles Yellow 256.
Yielding to Rancho Carlsbad. Heading for 11 Honda Utility, Ahmad Rabini, Arcade Panorama, and Arcade.
Hey Janelle, how you doing? Good to see you. Are you crocheting tonight? Janelle is always crocheting.
Mark on the road.
There was an additional unit coming in to assist that Carlsbad PD officer, but that additional unit has now been canceled because it's an elderly driver. Sounds like they were just confused or something. That's why they didn't stop immediately.
For David, thanks.
Oathside is so different now than what it used to be back in the day. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, over time, Oceanside has changed a lot, and it's very true. I moved to Oceanside in 2005, and I don't live there now, but yeah, I lived there for like 10 years, and it used to, you know, the Seabird Hotel and the Mission Pacific, those ones right by the pier were not there. It was just a big parking lot. Oceanside, this guy is driving kind of weird. That's the second time he's done that. The guy in front of us. Oceanside didn't have an in and out by the coast. That's just a couple examples, but obviously any city, you know, develops to an extent, but Oceanside, it's been particularly significant with the development and the changes over time. Looks like they got a full car of stuff and people.
Can you let me off?
Trying to find a place to park real quick. Let's try here. Oh, all right, this is a red curb, so now I need to find a place to get back into traffic. All right. Wanted to catch up on the comments real quick, but that'll have to wait. go. No parking when. Let's see what these signs say. We're only here for a couple seconds too, so we're fine. Wow, I missed quite a bit of comments. I'm trying to find out where I left off here. Okay. I would like to ride along with you. I feel I could help show a few shortcuts around North County. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
South Coast in Topeka.
Yeah, DM me on Instagram and maybe we could work something out there.
Robert 66, the BMW.
He's definitely the bomb. Love his streams. If you're talking about me, thank you very much. Evergreen said, yes, Daniel is the founder and president. Wow, those are some very executive titles. Thank you very much. Of Newsflash Media Incorporated, he is the bomb. I will say Newsflash Media is not a, company by any legal means. It's just my pages on social media. Hey Maya, how you doing? There was like multiple officers in a helicopter in Vista on Anza Avenue. I still don't know what happened. That was an occupied stolen vehicle. Happened at about 7:40 this evening. Is it raining in Oceanside? Not where I was. Didn't notice any rain, but I did. Oh, that may have been from when I sprayed my windshield. It wasn't raining. I just was cleaning my windshield with the wiper fluid.
Vito Roble, PR on California 6, Zebra, Adam, Kilo 073 on a Camaro.
I feel bad for the elderly. You don't want to take away their license to drive because it's giving up a part of their independence, but on the flip side, they become more dangerous in their driving. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a sad situation when you have to de-license an elderly person, because I'm sure they take an emotional hit with that, but it is for everyone's best interest. Where was that incident at? Which one were you referencing, T. Russell? Christian Sotelo, hello to you. Good to see you. All right, I'm all caught up now. I'm just waiting. I wanted to address T's comment. He was asking about an incident, wondering where it was. I don't remember what I was talking about at 8:45.
Vista. ALS response. Sick person. Engine 125 and RA 121 at 1603 Madrid Drive.
This will give me an opportunity to check the sheriff cat and whatnot. Always staying up to date. That's the key. Oh. Alrighty. Let's check CHP also. I have some archives from 8/12.
though, because we're low fuel and we have to land at the base. Copy. Switch over. Open to the able lawyer. Fuel base. We just landed for fuel BDT of 20.
Just talking about that pursuit that was going on at the 8 and 67. Nowhere near North County. So we'll hit the road again here.
7 on the 413.
It's a tight U-turn. Cut at Icetown. Fire department's response to ice skating rink in Carlsbad.
Copy the Chick-fil-A parking lot. 11 out of service. Well, confirming that was out of service. Confirm that was out of service.
Station of Nashua.
Oh. Sheriff to Astria. See what they say.
I believe it says a code cover case switch.
Did they say Encinitas has a code cover? We are not too far from Encinitas. We're gonna... Okay. Calls for service page updates in a minute. We're gonna head over to the entrance to Interstate 5, which we're very close to right now. We had another code cover happen recently during a stream. That was in San Marcos. We were also pretty close to that one. Depending on where in Encinitas, we may be a little further out, but we'll see where it is if I heard that correctly. Let's see.
C48 Denver 45 Edward, check the area. Elkhorn Page, into the street. 4 female, middle school age juveniles in the neighborhood, shining lights in people's vehicles, and using profanity when our people don't need to go home. They walk southbound towards all the unknown HPD or level 5, unknown weapons. They're all wearing pajamas. Pajamas and
Station of Nashua. That's your free. Give us a code cover case
Oh,
switch.
Vista has a code cover.
Give us a code cover case switch.
Was it?
That's your free. Give us a code cover case switch.
That's a little confusing because there's Chula Vista as well. I'm wondering if this is actually in Vista. And there's a number of calls that are active in Vista as well, so I'm wondering which one, if it was in Vista, would be the one with the code cover. Very unclear right now, but for the moment I'll catch up on the comments. Let's see. Daniel, the churro stand is back on Rancho Santa Fe. Yeah, that is there. I believe it's 6 to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Don Carlitos churro stand. Always there, south of the 78 freeway on Rancho Santa Fe Road in San Marcos. I know it's early, but need to skip out for a while. It was a pleasure talking to everyone and meeting new peeps. Thank you, T, for joining tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good one. My dad and I were in Carlsbad on Monday night. There was a really bad accident that took up 3 lanes between the Carlsbad Village and Los Flores exit. Monday night. Trying to rewind and think back to that and see if I have any info, but I don't remember. Hey DJ, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, well, we're gonna go with unfounded so far on that code cover. Sounds like it was either in Chula Vista or Vista. But it was Sheriff calling them. So I'm guessing one of the calls on...
San Marcos. BLS response. Animal bite.
Animal bite.
Engine 1.4.
One of the calls on the Sheriff CAD from Vista turned into a code cover, but...
At 180 Los Flores Drive.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
14.
There's like 5 to 10 different calls in Vista right now across the city. So we will continue on our way for now. That is like one of the downsides of having Sheriff's radio traffic encrypted, because if we still had Sheriff traffic, we'd be able to know where that is. We will head back north and east for the time being. That's pretty close to us.
2017 Honda, there's that Carlsbad station up there.
Reckless driver, El Camino in the 78. They just did a BOL for it, aka be on lookout. We're like a mile out from that exit. We won't exit or anything at this point, but they did say a white Honda Accord, so we'll keep an eye out.
1657.
Ran a red light and almost crashed. Oh, cross off your bingo cards. There's somebody with no headlights. We always see at least one of these people. I'll try to let them know. And you can see this is that thing with those new cars that I always talk about. Their daytime running lights are on, but they think those are the headlights, and you're completely invisible from the rear, essentially. It takes one vehicle to come up on them fast and disaster strikes, but they're not getting the message, but we tried.
47 needed.
Vista, Seizure, Engine 123 and RA 126 at 1409 Arcadia Avenue.
Working on 97, advice on the airbase officer.
Okay, I'm going to 70 again. Hold off on the air for now. Hold on, 70.
Vista, unconscious, truck 126 and RA 214 at 1022 Meadow Lake Drive.
Working them out with some employees for closing up. They're unaware of any trouble calling for their make sure. Just go forward now.
Out employee, closing up. No, no, emergency. Check this manager.
Where's your header for fun?
27 December.
Where's your header in Carlsbad?
I'm sorry, first one.
Northbound, check 126. Working over so far.
Super. Check 126.
Check 126. Do a call back and verify the address. Not showing a 10.2.
Well, we have an open line. This is what we got from Sheriff.
Carlsbad police just responded to a silent robbery alarm at the Costco on Palma Airport,
Verify the address.
but sounds like it was unfounded. Employees were not aware of any trouble.
Sheriff's Unit 1120 Meadow Lake Drive, Apartment 3 now.
Copy 11.
Let's see. The police officer killed was formerly employed by San Diego PD. No way. I didn't know that. Definitely heartbreaking regardless, but I did not know he had a San Diego connection.
1
Portugal South Pacific, California 7 Tom Henry Zebra 41 Hospital.
Ground traffic, Portugal South Pacific.
Sheriff CAD.
Recovery, 3 feet estimation. report 5 teenagers that jumped the fence onto campus near the batting cages on fence. They have a letter set up to go with.
Traffic hazard 5 north of the 78. We went through there. It says there's a white sedan in the center divide, partially in the number 1 lane. That is all we have right now, though. Slow night so far. But this is the realities of stringing. But we'll see if anything pops up. Because that's also the reality. Any second.
Okay.
Daniel, do you see a full moon where you're at? Usually Friday the 13th brings a full moon. Let me hop out real quick. I'll check. I don't see any moon. It's kind of weird. Oh, is that a code response? CHP is going code right there. Oh, they're pulling somebody over. Ooh. Oh, I think they're on their loudspeaker too. Looks like they're pulling off at Las Posas. That was a cool CHP vehicle. All white with the light bars kind of integrated into the rear window. Attempt to overtake northbound 163.
Fallbrook. ALS response. Unconscious. Engine 115 and medic 115 at 5078.
That could turn into a pursuit, and since it's northbound, we're gonna stick here for now because we're closer to the 15 than the 5. Able is launching. That's San Diego PD's helicopter. Northbound 163 at Kearney Via. That is shortly before the 163 turns into the 15. It merges with it down there in San Diego. Would probably take 20 to 25 minutes, dependent on the speeds, of course, for them to get up here if it turned into a chase. Was that CHP or San Diego? CHP. Thanks for checking on the moon. Anytime, Evergreen. How's the night going? It is slow so far right now, which is good, though. So yeah, that's we had the seizure call down the street earlier, and then we had a crash response in Carlsbad, but it ended up not being a crash, which is odd. I'd say 97 times out of 100, if there's a dispatched response for a traffic collision, there has been a traffic collision. So very rare to have it be just a smoking vehicle. Tomorrow's supposed to rain and I would be happy about it, but I have to work early. That's a bummer. Drive safe if that's your mode of transportation. Yeah, what time is it supposed to start raining? I think it was like 9 a.m. Yeah. 9 a.m., 40% chance, jumps to 80% by 10 a.m. So, and then lasts throughout the entire day. So it'll be quite rainy tomorrow. Lots of crashes will probably be happening. That's like typical though, but of course the rain intensifies that. Definitely be careful on the roads. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted an Instagram story about this and on Facebook. There was a crazy crash on the 15 in Escondido. This was on Tuesday. It was a semi-truck that was loaded with vehicles on its trailer, like one of those, you know, car hauler semis. It crashed, flipped onto its side, and the cab of the truck was on top of the trailer. It was like jackknifed but rolled onto its side. It was one of the crazier crash scenes that I have in recent memory, especially locally. But that affected the freeway from about 1 p.m. to 7. It was a prolonged traffic impact for sure. That's quite the motorcycle. Yeah, so if you work early enough tomorrow, Maya, you might beat the rain, because it's not supposed to start until like 9 or 9:30. I see you added the cop car emoji, DJ. I wonder if CHP, that CHP unit that pulled somebody over, heard that motorcycle. I'm sure they did. I'm seeing a press release right now that came out this afternoon of a homicide investigation in San Marcos, which would be the third homicide investigation within the last couple of weeks in North County, and second in San Marcos. It says January 7th, just before 6 p.m., there was a radio call of an assault with a deadly weapon, 200 block of West San Marcos Boulevard. Deputies located a 60-year-old Martin Mendoza in a parking lot bleeding from his upper torso. It appeared he had been stabbed, was taken to a local hospital for further treatment. They located the suspect, 23-year-old Dalia Perez, found a few blocks away from the crime scene, was arrested and booked into the Las Colinas detention facility for attempted murder. I don't know what the difference is between detention facility and the detention re-entry facility. That maybe if they're a prior offender already? I've never heard that term. Mendoza succumbed to his injuries while still in the hospital and was a resident of San Marcos. I did not hear this call go out. Yeah, that was released this afternoon. So I'll be posting about that on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. But let's hit the road again, and we'll go to the eastern end of the 78 in Escondido. Cruise a little bit more. Yeah, that light show's still going on at Sky Zone. They got a fog machine and lasers. Quite something. Radar shows helicopters circling I-15 at Wildemar. I'm assuming that would be in relation to the deputy that was shot and killed in Lake Elsinore tonight. But I could be wrong. Interesting that you say helicopters, plural.
You're happy to report for David.
for gunshots out of Oceanside. They're broadcasting on Carlsbad.
There were 6 multiple gunshots across the 5 to 6 more from the rear of the address near the school. Possibly associated with the dark green storage store or Chevy SUV. Located at
Okay, we have a
17 and RA213
shooting in
at
Oceanside.
226 Rancho Del Oro Drive, apartment 117.
I'm unsure if this is an attempted suicide or assault with a deadly weapon at this point, but we do have a gunshot injuries call being dispatched in Oceanside on Rancho Del Oro Drive, so we are going to head there.
4 David is 4 Boyd Road.
Actually,
102 en route to Rancho Del Oro, station on 25 David. 25 David, let's the Rancho Del Oro, 246.
right now it's being called a 246, but they have FD on the way. 246 is a shooting into a dwelling or vehicle. So we're waiting for updates from PD on this right now. I did not catch the exact address.
Alright, 213, copy.
33 and Carlsbad up. CRA, weird.
Trying to get the address one more time.
RA213 at 226 Rancho Del Oro Drive,
Okay,
apartment
226.
117.
That is not our turn.
On Boulevard at 355 Holiday Way.
Number 10, 217, cover stage.
Cover time 217, copy stage. Engine 217, copy stage.
I did go on my attention to contact the OT. She's not at the location. 217, cover stage.
Confirm. I copy, deploy. I do with you, copy.
Likely back around with ages and recognize 246. They did otherwise on cover reference stop acting therapy on this call.
Still calling it a 246.
I copy, David to advise.
6 David, I'm clear cover on my last and around to the 246.
Copy.
I'm interested to know why they dispatched the fire department if it's a 246. Because of course they must have a reported you'd think they would have a reported injury if they dispatched the fire department, so a little hairy on that, trying to get some clarification, but we're now headed westbound on the 78, and we'll go to that area at least. Sounds like they're arriving now, so we'll have some information shortly. exit. Goodness. Yeah, I'm a little confused on this Oceanside call. Let's stick it here for now. At least 5 minutes has gone by and there's no talk of an actual victim. So I'm not totally sure on this call. Briefly, at least, go back to the staging area. Still calling it a 246, but they are there. Also waiting for an update on what the fire department's gonna do. They're staged right now, so they're awaiting a clearance into the scene from the police department. Or they'll say, you know, you guys can cancel, there's no victim, or we don't need you.
Contact with CRP at 117.
Copy, making contact at 117.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything about a victim. That is bizarre.
25 sound, you need the air.
These are some weird calls we have tonight. Checking the residence.
Confirming negative, just checking the residence.
Oceanside. ALS response. Unconscious. Engine 216.
Perfect, 118.
At 5245 White Oak Court.
This is all units. Emergency traffic, home primary, 3 units on Ranch Delaware. Copy.
Conversation.
25 sound.
According to the RP, the neighbor may have just left in his vehicle on the direction of travel.
Copy.
Yeah, I am a little stumped on this one. I'm trying to clear up anything, but there's just simply, it's too early at this point to be able to tell. But if I had to guess, there's no victim there because there has not been any talk of that. Sounds like there's more focus on a vehicle that may have left the complex rather than a victim.
102.
For the RP, I think there's going to be a Marine. He's driving a blue Gladiator. Can you advise front gate and back gate?
Copy. So there's going to be a Marine driving a blue Gladiator.
Hi, Julian. How you doing? Hi, everyone. Carlos Malo? Not sure what you mean there.
Yeah, with the delivery driver. Looks like the tow truck's going to get the winch. Just kind of pulling out what she did.
Have a good night and weekend, everyone. I'm off to work. Have a good night, Brian. Thank you for joining. I always see your name in here, so thank you for your continued support. Hey, Beto. How you doing?
RDO number 118.
I heard it when I was out for a walk a few minutes ago. Sounded east. Are you talking about the gunshots? Okay, gotta go. Good night, everyone. Good night to you, Maya. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. It could have been an M80. Oh, I see you are talking about some sort of... Yeah, to me, at this point, it sounds like shots were fired in an apartment complex in the 200 block of Rancho Del Oro, and someone fled, but it does not sound like there's a victim. Hi from Point Loma. Hey, Vince, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. For those of you just joining us, he's an undercover cop. That is not true. Beto, stop misleading people. My goodness. Oh, Vince, you're Tropico. I see. Did you see the water rescue earlier in Encinitas? I heard about it and was briefly monitoring via my phone, but I did not catch any of the radio traffic or anything. I did see that the units were staying at the scene, which is typically an indication that there is a confirmed, whatever the incident is, whether it's a rescue traffic collision, some sort of fire. That's typically a little hint that, that call is potentially worth going to.
Valley Center.
The song sings How Bizarre like tonight's calls. Yeah, this was, I don't know. The crash earlier in Carlsbad and this shooting call in Oceanside are weird ones. I heard a bunch of cops rolling code 76 onto the 76 right now. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it. How far east do you go? Do you go as far as the safari park? For that, it depends on the severity of the call. I have gone as far east as Holtville, California, which is in Imperial County, not even in San Diego County at that point. That's the furthest I've gone to cover a call. But typically, things don't get that insane. That call was a SUV with 25 people inside that was hit by a semi and 13 people passed away. But typically I am from Oceanside. I go to Vista, San Marcos, Escondido. I'll go to Encinitas. Let's see, what am I missing here? Fallbrook, Bonsall, Rainbow. I'll go to Rainbow. I've gone to Murrieta before. But the safari park in places like Valley Center, I typically only go there if it's a fairly serious call. I went to Valley Center most recently for that hit and run on a bicyclist that was a fatality. The last time I've gone as far as the safari park, I don't even remember. Because also out there, there's a lot of 2-lane roads, 1 lane in each direction, so it can get hairy for access to the scene. So it's almost, you know, not even worth going because there won't be any coverage to be had. Okay, so the fire department was just canceled for that shooting call by OPD. Hey Coley, how you doing? Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Del Mar, I will go to Del Mar as well. I do monitor Poway, but I don't remember the last time I went to Poway. I have certainly been there before. I used to cover San Diego quite a bit, not for Newsflash, but for the TV station portion of the work I do, to supply video to the county's TV stations. But I don't find myself going to San Diego nearly as often anymore. I did go to Chula Vista recently. I'll typically hand that footage over to Juan to post on his socials, and I will use it to send off to the stations. Yeah, the most recent story I shot in Del Mar was a fatal house fire, so that was certainly significant. But also, it's important to mention that the majority of my audience is Oceanside, Vista, Escondido, San Marcos, like that area. I don't have a lot of viewers in Del Mar, and Del Mar is very small, but of course anyone can see video from Del Mar. I think it just lacks interest in a way. They have 1 detained in relation to that shooting call. And we are getting pretty close to wrapping up the stream here, so if you guys do have any lingering questions or comments, go ahead and shoot them in the chat, and I will be sure to address them before the stream ends. So yeah. Have I said hi to Jolene yet? Hi, Jolene. How are you? I went to high school in Del Mar and Point Loma. I dual enrolled my senior year. If you need a place to stage in Del Mar, the Winston School at 215 9th Street is a great place. Thank you so much. I appreciate that tip. I've never heard of the Winston School. Huh. Thanks for hanging out with us, Daniel, and everyone. Thank you for that comment, Nani. I appreciate that. Good. How are you, Daniel? I'm doing great. Glad to hear you're doing well also. Sand Crab saying good night. Good night to you, Sand Crab. Thank you for joining. Daniel, I did a ride along last week with Juan. No way! How was that? Was it fun? I came on too late to Coley. Oh, I see. For some reason, my brain was not computing what you were saying, but you're saying Coley came on late and so did you. Well, there's always next week, so don't fret. It was smiley face emoji. Glad to hear it, Coley. Alrighty, guys, on that note, have a safe weekend, everyone. Stay safe and dry. You as well, Janelle. Thank you so much, and enjoy your crocheting. On that note, you guys, I'm going to head off now. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I very much appreciate your company, your comments, your likes, your subscriptions to the channel, all of my members. Shout out to you guys and my moderators. Thank you so much. Well, take care. See you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Yeah, definitely stay dry this weekend, guys, and have a great weekend and week ahead of you. Stay safe out there. And any holidays coming up? I feel like every stream recently I've been wishing everyone a great whatever holidays coming up, but I think we're done with that for now, given that it's January 13th. But If anybody in the chat wins the Mega Millions tonight, congratulations to you. I will see you guys next Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. as always. Have a great weekend and week ahead, and I'll see you then. Oh, Martin Luther King Monday. Okay, yeah, happy MLK Day. Early MLK Day to you guys. My apologies for forgetting that. Alrighty, guys. I will see you next Friday. Talk to you then. Bye.